Hey guys, welcome to my page. My name is Dr. Denise Nicholson. I'm a nurse practitioner by profession. Oh. Oh god. So, I'm wearing fake eyelashes and I thought something was in my eye, but I got lashes. Anyway, welcome to my page. So I'm also the author of a book called Sila, When Mommy Left for Foreign. Now, I know you're thinking, don't in the last video she said she had 2 jobs? How the hell she find time for all of that? Well, I do. I do find time. I make time. And you could too. There is 24 hours in a day and anything you want done, if you have the right resources, you can get it done. And I'm here to help. All right. So today I wanted to talk about some things that a few people have contacted me about. And I find that I also had suffered about 2 weeks ago from the same thing. And I was like, oh my God, so many people are talking about this. I need to say something to my audience. So I want to talk about anxiety. Yes. You thought you were the only one going through it. No. So a few weeks ago, I had a family member that was sick and going through what we thought were the signs of, COVID-19. And I'm telling you, I was anxious. I couldn't sleep. I was tossing and turning. I just had palpitations. I just did not deal with it well. And so I didn't even know it was anxiety at the time. I just know that I couldn't sleep and I didn't know what it was because before that I was getting my 8 hours of sleep in and I felt good about it. But at this point I couldn't get any sleep. I was just tossing and turning and just worrying. And that's what anxiety is. Anxiety is just worrying. But what I want us to remember is what I want us to do is to write down things that we can do to manage these things, these feelings when they come again, because they will come again. These things just happen. This is a part of our lives. We are not the only people that suffer from anxiety. Anxiety happens to millions of people. 40 million people have anxiety. Okay, so there are different kinds of anxiety, different level of anxiety, but today I wanted to talk about the anxiety that make us worry about some people have called me to say, I worry so much about not bringing COVID-19 home to my family, and I feel the same way. Like, I worry about those things too. And people have called me to say that family members have become sick and they worry that they brought it into the house. And other people are worried about not being able to pay their bills, not being able to work at this time. So many worries. We have so many fears, and they're valid. They're valid fears. So what I want for us to do is have some tips of how to manage our anxieties and our fears. The first thing I want you to know is this. What does God say about fear? What does God say about fear? He said, I do not give you fear, right? It says, hold on, because I wrote it down. The Bible says, fear is not of God. Fear is not of God. But what he has given us is a measure of faith. What? A measure. We each have a measure of faith. And faith is the beginning of miracles. Faith is the beginning of any success. Any person that that is successful, that has beaten all odds or any odds, it started with faith. So let's build that during this time. Let's build up our faith. Let's find different ways to build our faith and make it strong. If we have to worship more, if we have to read more, if we have to join prayer lines, if we have to call family members or other people that we know have a good relationship with prayer, those are the things that we need to do because we need to build our faith. Because when we have faith, we can move mountains. And this is a mountain. We don't know what else to call it. COVID-19 season is a mountain. It has stopped the entire world. What else? Who else? What else has done, has stopped the entire world? Nothing that I can, remember in my time. And so this is a mountain, and prayer can move mountain. Faith can move mountains. So we're going to work on building our faith. That's one thing. The second thing I want us to do is to exercise. Exercise really releases endorphins that make us feel good. Exercise also give us, it expands our lungs. It makes your muscles move. It makes your heart calm down. It is really a great tool to use when times of stress. Okay, so guys, you don't have to join a gym. You don't have to, especially now, you ain't joining no gym. So guess what? Just go on your phone and find a YouTube exercise. And then use those exercise moments, 20 minutes. You don't even need no more than 20 minutes. That's what you need. 20 minutes of exercise. Okay, guys? So we're going to have faith, we're going to exercise, and we're going to do some art. Okay? Art gives you time to think. You're exploring your creativity and you're feeling good about you. Doodling, that's art. But doodling also help us when it's in times of anxiety. So let's start doing some more art. And if you don't think you're an artsy person, just get some coloring book and color it. Okay, be as creative as possible with your coloring book. During the time of your anxiety, a great tool, an awesome tool, is just to do some deep breathing. You inhale and hold it for 4 seconds, and then exhale 4 seconds. So, and let it out. That feel good already. Okay, guys? So we're going to do some deep breathing. Another thing that we're going to do is don't overthink things. We kind of sometimes tend to make things seem worse than they really are. This is not the time. Put things into perspective. Put things into perspective by saying to yourself what it truly is. Don't make things seem like it's a mountain when it's a molehill. Because the more you make it what it really is, then you can start to look at it for what you really need to do. You can start looking for the right resources, calling the people that you really need to talk to get the help that you need. And if it's professional help, then it's professional help, because they have that over the phone also. Okay? They have everything available over the phone now. The internet is wide open to us, and we can use it to do all kinds of things like watch TV and entertain ourselves, but we can also use it to help us heal. And now is the time to use all the resources we can to help us heal and get over this COVID-19 season. What else? I want you to think positive. So instead of thinking that this is the worst and these things are happening to me, I want you to think of how blessed you are. How blessed you truly are, and just say, I am blessed because I'm working. I'm blessed because I have days off. I'm blessed because my family is healthy. I'm blessed because not everyone in my family got this COVID-19 infection. So there's a lot of things that we can look at in a positive light. Okay? And I want you to write down daily 5 things that you're grateful for, or 5 things that you feel blessed about. Watch funny video. Those TikTok videos, they're funny. They're funny. So watch TikTok videos, okay? Because I see a lot of them and they just make me laugh. If you don't like TikTok videos, just find a comedian that you like. There are tons and tons. I mean, Kevin Hart is still out there. He's still funny. There's tons of people out there that are funny. So, watch a funny video and relabel what is happening to you. Instead of saying, oh my God, I can't do anything about this. you can say, oh my God, teach me the words to pray to get through this. Because if you can't do anything else, you can pray. All right? If you don't know, and if you don't know a prayer, Google it. How about that? Google a prayer. And guess what? We are going to get through this COVID-19 together. Let me know how you're dealing with your anxieties. Hit me up.